Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to ventilate. So this is my mannequin head right here, and we're going to be using this to ventilate. So this is not like a custom made mannequin or anything. This is a regular one that you can find in the market, super affordable. Next, I'm going to be showing you my pins, the ones I use to hold my net in place. And this is the full lace net. This is what we're going to be ventilating on today. The point is to make a braid wig. Yeah, so I'm going to be teaching you how to ventilate. It can work for closures or anything, but today this particular net is for the braid. So this is my ventilating pin and my tail comb. I use the comb to brush out my hair so I can see every strand, because you know that when it comes to ventilating, you're picking two or one strands to ventilate. So it's very important for you to be able to see it. So that's my pin, and then I'm back with the head. Do you see how I grip it with my legs to keep it in place? That's what you should do. And I'm going to be putting the cap back on my head, on my mannequin head rather. So you see, I'm trying to show you that strap should be inside. You shouldn't ventilate on that side of the strap. You'd be ventilating on the other side. So that's the side I'm ventilating on. As you can see, I already started. I'm going to be putting the net back on the head of my mannequin and just, showing you how to do it. So the next thing you want to do is to hold your net in place. You don't want to be ventilating and then your net is shifting. So I'm going to be using my T-pins to put it in place. You should also be very aware of where you're putting this pin, because it's going to create a very big hole. So make sure you're putting it on sides that you're not going to be ventilating on. So I'm putting it at the back now. You want to make sure you have stretched out the net so that when you fix your pin, it will stay still. Next, I'm going to be showing you how I use the paper to ventilate. You need a white paper or any color of, some people use blue, nylon, whatever it is, just to help you see the lines better. I will use a white paper because it's more accessible. So you can use a plain one if you like, but this one is just the one I'm going to be using today. So I'm just combing it out to know where I stopped, so like where I can know where to continue. I've done the downside, about half of it. So what you want to do is to moisturize your attachment, because this is an attachment I'm using here. Moisturize it. That's just a body butter. You can use baby oil. Then you go ahead to brush it out, as you see me do here. Just brush it out and then hold it. Did you see that? I'm going to be doing that process again so you can see. Brush it out, brush everything out. So you moisturize your attachments, because you know how scattered attachments can look, just to make it lie down. And now we're going to start ventilating. You can see me press my net to my paper in order to provide the contrast I need so I can see my net. What I would say about ventilating is don't try to rush it. I've been ventilating for about 2 months now, and I'm still not perfect. It takes time to ventilate. So I'm going in for another strand. What I want you to know is when you ventilate on one hole, you should skip the next line and ventilate on the next one. So that is, if there are 3 boxes, you ventilate on one, skip the middle one and ventilate on the last one. That's the whole point. So you should always remember that. And then when you're done with one line, you're going to be skipping a whole line. As you can see, the lines are straight, so it helps you to know what I'm talking about. When you look at it, you see the lines are straight. And in this video, I'm going to be ventilating on 3 lines so that you can see. As you can see, I skipped one line, went to the next one. You can see the space between the strands of the hair. It's very important to do this so that when you come to draw lines, they make sense. So I'm going to be just walking you through. You see, I skipped a whole line after this line. I skipped a whole line. I'm going to be you just need to hook a line, push your pin in gently, bring your hair close to you. You can see me use the pin to count out strands, because I need just 2. If you ventilate more than 2, your hair will be too bushy. So just use 2. Try to draw it out and then roll your pin twice, and just do that. Roll your pin twice. Try to drag the other side of the hair outside the hole you first create. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I'm going to be doing that process again so that you get it. Hook your pin slowly, bring the hair on your hand, pick two, draw it out of the hole, and then just roll and bring out, just to knot your ventilation in place. That's why you have to like try to knot twice. You see, you can see the space between the strands. So what, just saw me now push my paper because it kind of went out of place. So the paper is very, very important. We're going to be ventilating again so that you can see. Just push your net close to your paper so that the contrast can be made clear to you. You can see the lines well. So you hook, push in, hook, push in, bring the hair on your hand. Use your pin to literally pick two strands, then pull it out. Hold your pin up, roll the one on the other side, and then just pull it out. Did you see that? You can take this video back as many times as you want so you can see. Just an easy process. Hook your pin, push your pin out, pick the one on your hand, two strands, I repeat, pull it out of the hole. See, I even made a mistake there. You know, this process is easier when you have your lace and your ventilating hook, pin, whichever. You just use it to practice and do everything you can see, because that's the best way. When I watched the YouTube video too, I didn't get it until I practiced. So I advise you to do that. And again, please be patient with yourself. Rome was not built in a day. Be patient with yourself, and then you get the ventilating. Anyway, if you have watched to this point of the video, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. If you learned anything, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.